Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Oh my God, what a week. I still got a headache. Sunday, and we're going to do the sticker drawing for the custom Mustang. Check it out. I added the fuel rail, like I was talking about I might do. I just think it gives it that little extra. And yeah, see, Steve, that's the parachute. I'm pretty sure it's the same one Bullet Tony used on that Savoy. I got mine at Benchwork Toys. I don't know where he got his. But yeah, that Savoy looked sweet. I liked it. I didn't know it was up for grabs, or I would have tried to get it. I mean, that's me. That car is exactly what I would build. I mean, it looks awesome. Cherry Bomb, some of my favorite decals. And that sucker had white walls. I mean, that's a good looking custom right there. Congrats on getting that. But yeah, I don't know if that's where you got the parachute, but it's exactly what it looks like. Same one. But yeah, here she is. And pretty sweet, I think. I have an extra one of these because Mr. Deaver's backed out. He said after seeing the video it's not for him, which I was surprised he was even wanting one. He's a gasser guy. He usually buys every gasser, or at least wants to buy it if it ain't already sold, that I make. And he also likes chrome wheels. So I was surprised when he even threw his name, in there to get one of these, because I don't have chrome wheels for it, and it's not a gasser. So I was surprised that he was even interested. So anyway, that leaves his available. Anybody wants it, let me know. Not, we'll probably end up with another one in the sticker drawing. And but this is what we got right now. And Fern, I haven't got the decals, man. I ordered them and they're still not here. So I haven't got your decals on. I need to get your decals on. And I did get the other 4 Mustangs finally, so I can continue on, but they didn't come till Friday night. And yesterday I had, granddaughter had cheer competition, 2 of them. Then another one had wrestling. One granddaughter is in 2 separate teams. She's on elite and pro. So that was 2 separate competitions. It's like, oh goodness, man. It was like 4 hours right there. It just ate up a lot of time. And then the rest of my week, oh my God, you won't believe all the crap I deal with. And anyway, that's first place, and then the Clodbuster is second place. And that's all we got on this one. And I do have another one that'll probably go in the comment picker. It's one of them Skylines, and it's a beauty. This is that nice one. What is it? What are they? It's R33. Really nice, but it came from McNasty. It's his winnings from last time. He wanted the Clodbuster or the RLC, which means he had to come up in first or second place, and he didn't. So he said he don't want them. So that left Mr. Pruce's pick, and he picked the Pop Race Skyline, the black chrome one, and that left this. And McNasty said to pass it on into customs. So that's the 3rd car McNasty's passed on. Well, I happened to come across 3 of these at a pretty good deal over last weekend, so I ordered them, and we're going to give one of them to McNasty because we know we don't have it. And finding something for McNasty is beginning to get hard because he buys all these. So I'll have a couple more of these for sticker drawings, and one for McNasty. So we're going to get McNasty a card for giving away those 3 that he gave away. And I did get the 1964 Dodge trucks in, which I got 4 of these, 2 for sticker drawings, 1 for me and 1 for our buddy Gary Gabbard. And it's a pretty good looking truck. Chrome differential front and back. We'll probably look at it on the carousel. But it actually is a nice looking truck. I was impressed. Looks much better when you open it. But we'll check it out. And I got a couple of the Mustangs coming. Those things were really weird to get. I mean, I was right there ready to go. when it came. It struck 11, and usually when the countdown timer ends, I have to keep refreshing before it will say add to cart. It went right to add to cart, so I added to cart, and then it went straight to cart, and I hit +2, because it says I can get 2. Then it went right to it. It said checkout. I hit checkout. It said solve CAPTCHA. I hit solve CAPTCHA, but it didn't give me any CAPTCHA to solve. It went straight to the time thing. It said calculating wait time 6 minutes. It's like 6 minutes? How can I have 6 minutes after getting in there in 15 seconds? That's just crazy. And so my son was trying to get me to. I said, what, did you get in? Yeah, I got him in the cart. 6-minute wait. 6 minutes? I was like, well, we're not getting these. You might as well just go eat. So he left. I sat there and ate. About 3-4 minutes in, I was like, oh, let me jump on my wife's. I pulled my wife's up and got 2. That one I had to solve CAPTCHA on. And so I did, and I threw them in the cart, and it goes to checkout. So I'm waiting, and she has 6 minutes. I'm like, how can it still be 6-minute wait time? What's going on here? So anyway, during that time, mine went through. I got my order, and then my son texted me and said, I got them. I was like, cool. So I'm waiting on my wife. It got down to like 2 minutes left, and it said, all of a sudden it said, ding, items in your cart are sold out. So it sold out before I got the last 2. But I was like, what in the world, man? Is that not weird? But anyway, I got 4. 1 for me, 2 for a sticker drawing, and 1 somebody else asked me to get him. Wasn't sure I'd be able to, but I did. But now I don't hear from him. He don't respond. He don't answer. That's happened a few times. But like I told you guys, I don't ever worry about it because they always go. Somebody else either wants it, or I put it in a sticker drawing, or I just give it away. And it turns out somebody else hit me up. Hey, did you get an extra Mustang? Because I missed it. And I told them, well, I did, but it's for somebody. But if they don't answer me and they don't respond by the time I get them, I'll give them another shout out. And if I still don't hear from them, you can get it. So somebody else is already going to buy it from me, or give me my money back, basically, and get it. So I should still have 2. And they were supposed to come yesterday, but they didn't. So maybe it'll be Monday. I don't know. But anyway, we got that going on. But right now, we'll give away this Mustang and this Clodbuster, and then probably do a drawing out of the comments. I don't know what video for that other one. But here's what we got on the drawing. 4 of you bought 10 stickers each. Would you look at that? Oh my goodness. And then what do we got there? Fernsea, Mr. Samuda, Mr. Keebler, and Mr. Harrison. The only ones that did not. So that's 8 people. There's 8 people on this drawing. And the people that bought 10, any one of those guys, they can win both of these castings if both their names come up. So, but there's the names, guys. And oh shoot, I didn't pull the number wheel up. I usually like to do that so it'll run through all the damn ads while I'm talking, but oh well. Oh well. We'll just deal with ads, whatever. Okay, so make sure you can see that. And now let's shuffle. 1, 2, 3 shuffles. And let's just go ahead and see who's going to get. Oh, well, I won't mention it because I don't want to give nobody bad luck. So we'll wait and see what happens. Let's see who's going to get first place. Boom! Who's going to get the Mustang? $40. Mr. Herrera. Would you look at that? That's exactly what I was about to say. That's why I didn't say nothing. I didn't want to wish bad luck or anything like that by saying something. But would you look at that? Here's what I was going to say. Mr. Herrera is on there 10 times, which means he can obviously win both of these. But he was buying a Mustang, okay? So, since he obviously just won it, he's probably not going to, I mean, why would he buy the other one? So that means I got another one available. If somebody else wants one, let me know. So I got 2 available now. Or else I guess maybe it'll end up in another sticker drawing. I don't know. But so let me know, anybody interested in that one, because Mr. Herrera just won and it's the only one with bronze wheels. So yeah, he got a rare. The rest of them are going to be black or silver wheels. And you should be able to, I think I have enough that you should be able to tell me if you want black or silver wheels. And go from there. So now, let's see who's going to get the Clodbuster. Congrats, Mr. Herrera. Saved you a little money on that. $34, Mr. Bruce. Second place is number 34. Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce got the Clodbuster.
Are you recording a video? Oh.
Yeah. Why?
Well, I was wondering, Allie and Otto were wondering if they spend the night.
I don't care. Oh.
Okay. But Grandma has work tomorrow. But they were going to get picked up like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning anyways.
I gotta work tomorrow too.
Grandma still said to come down here and talk to her.
Well, the problem is Allie's not supposed to be with, Allie's not supposed to be
Alone?
With somebody who's not 15 or 16 or something like that.
Why?
That's a new age thing. There has to be an adult.
Oh. Well, they're getting picked up at like 9:30, 10 in the morning anyways.
Well, I guess that's up to her parents, and other than that, I mean, she'll probably be asleep till that time, but who's picking them up?
Probably Jimmy or Crystal.
He'll be at work.
Then Crystal.
She'll be at work.
Oh.
Hey, you need to go get some more information. I don't know. Let me finish this video and find out, see what you can find out, because I don't know about all that. Okay. I don't mind Anna, but Allie's a little small to be here.
Okay, I'll text you.
And let me know. Sorry guys, I would pause, but I don't like to do that when I'm doing drawings. The granddaughters, everybody wants to come here. Which, hey, be glad. I mean, I'd rather them all want to come here than none of them ever want to come here. But yeah, when years ago, a 12-year-old, you could leave your younger siblings at home with your 12-year-old. Not nowadays, you know. We're scared to death of America. We're scared to death of everything. They got to be older, or else we want to hold it against you. Like my 10, 12, and 11-year-olds don't know what to do. These girls are smart. They know what to do. But anyway, I don't want to get into no trouble. And even my 10-year-old granddaughter Allie, she knows what to do. She ain't stupid either. But I don't want to, you know, something happens and then all of a sudden the cops show up and there ain't no adult here. Now I'm in trouble, child endangerment or something, and who fucking knows? You know how that shit goes. I mean, you don't even want them drinking out of the water hose these days. Cops will arrest you. I saw you. You let your boy drink out the water hose. You're going to jail, Buster. I mean, I can't believe the pussified shit we got going on today with these kids. And then we wonder why they grow up and turn into what we're dealing with now. Unbelievable. That's why. Some of them kids running around right now, running shit, they needed a good old-fashioned ass whooping when they was kids. They wouldn't be acting that way now. Anyway. Now back to what we were doing. Mr. Bruce got second place, and Mr. Herrera got first place. So there you go, guys. Dang it, man. I'm getting these ants in here. I never have ants in here. These are big old giant black ones. I don't know where they're coming from. I'm going to have to find them. And they're not a trail. They're like, I've killed like 9 of them, and they're everywhere. They're just kind of solo Lone Ranger and everywhere. They're not like normal ants with a trail that you find out where they're coming from. They're just, I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to have to track that down. Hold on, let me answer this. They really want to come over. Okay, come on over. We'll blame your dad. We'll blame your dad. if something happens. Not me. They'll be okay. They all know what to do. I'm telling you, I teach my kids everything. My granddaughter, what, was 12, 13, killed her first deer with a 308. Okay, and so it's. I mean, we're not. They cook. They're what, 13-year-olds that cook 12. They're all cook. They go up there and they bake cookies. They make pancakes. They know what to do. It's not a big thing. So it's okay. I just don't. I just got a notification, a video from Dane Self. I'm going to tell you, you got to check it out. Everybody's going crazy over those cars there. I guess maybe I should get some. I haven't. I didn't think much about it, honestly. But that one looks pretty good. Is that a Mini GT or something? Might be a Mini GT. But I haven't seen them in the store. But I have seen some online. Rexy and Roxy, I didn't really care. But anyway, I was going to tell you, I didn't know Dane Self. Everybody knows Dane Self. I didn't know he had content. I just discovered it like last week or something and subbed to him. But anyway, he just popped up with that new video. But yeah, I never knew he even had content. Is that crazy? So anyway, there's those. Oh, I want to try to find a video to pick and give away this car. From Nasty. Let's see. What was the last video I did? The Highway Patrol. Clodbuster. Is that? Wait a minute. Which one is it that? No, we're going to take the Clodbuster one. Yeah, not the last one I did, the one before that. The one where McNasty won. We're going to use that video. So hopefully you guys commented on it. Now we're going to go to the YouTube comment pickup. Pull it up. Paste the video, filter duplicate users, such 8 plus 3, obviously 29, get comments, 36 comments. Alright guys, we're going to see which one of you get this gift from Nasty. And maybe I'll tell you guys about my shitty week. Well, I should say my challenging week. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's see who's going to get her. Good luck. Went on forever. Guys, you are not going to believe who that was. Congrats to the winners. I'm looking forward to seeing Hewitt's Customs. Mr. Herrera. Today is his lucky day, ain't it? He just scored the custom, and now he scored the Skyline from Nasty. Yeah, that's him, Rudy Herrera. Congratulations, buddy. Oh my goodness, is that not too cool? Let me see, comment picker. Comment picker, we'll put R33. Herrera. What a score, guys. What a score. Dang, I got some more stuff coming, and we will do it up. Don't have anything here Nothing really. We got, hold on 1 second. Let me check something. I just need to check something real quick, guys. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, I don't want that ad. Here's what we're going to do, guys. I told you I got one of these for... This is Mr. Pruce's. I almost dropped it. We got one of these from McNasty. I told you I scored a few. I got 3. I just checked. I got 4. So I'm saving 2 of those for the sticker drawing. One's going to McNasty. They're not here yet. Should be here tomorrow, I hope. But right now, I'm going to add to McNasty's giveaway there. And we're going to spin the wheel one more time and give somebody a clodbuster. What do you say? Hopefully you made your comment in there. Let's just do it. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time in the city. Ready? One more. One more time. Give somebody a clodbuster. I guess I should find the place to do that at, huh? Where do I find that at? I guess I should do that first, huh? I guess. Comment. Oh, pick another winner. That's where you go. Let's see who it's going to be. Who's going to get number 2? Who's going to get the clodbuster? Armando Flores. Congrats to all the winners. I have no idea who this is. I mean, I have seen him a few times, but I guess what I should say is I've never sent him anything. So I don't have his address or anything. So the way this works, Armando, is I usually give you a week. So by next Sunday, if you haven't emailed me or left your, you email me at hewittsdiecast.com, hewittsdiecast@gmail.com, or jameshewitt19@gmail.com. Go to my information about me. There should be an email there. Go to, either way, get a hold of me, and give me an address to send you a clodbuster. If not, and I know a lot of guys only give you a couple days, I'll give you till next weekend. And if I don't hear from you, somebody else will be getting that clodbuster. So, Mr. Armando Flores. Yeah, that's what you got to do, buddy. Or else somebody else is going to get your gittins. So there you go. Congratulations. And I don't know. I've seen him a few times, guys. I don't know him well enough. But we can welcome him to the family if he's going to hang out. And so on and so on. So let me write that down. Second winner, Armando Flores. And see if we hear from him. If not, we'll be giving that away next weekend to somebody else. So there you go. What a score. Rudy Herrera, it looks like his car is up for grabs. That's what I was going to tell you, was he's on there, and if he wins, he's not going to buy the other one, I doubt. So that means his will still be up for grabs because he just won. So he saved him some money by winning. And so that means his is still available. And this is the only one with bronze wheels. The rest are going to have silver or black, which, like I said, they both look good. If you have a imagination where you can picture shit, you can kind of see what the black ones would look like and what the silver ones would look like. I mean, they both still look good to me. It looks like a blacked out highway patrol. Oh, Going Diecast. I seen your comment about, I wonder what it would look like in flat satin black. I almost did them in flat black. I really almost did, for a couple of reasons. It goes on real thin, and it keeps it, the paint thin, And it does look good. And you're right. There's a lot of them that have went to flat black colors and not glossy. But I didn't. I went ahead and went with gloss. I do love the gloss look on them. But yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I almost went. And another thing I don't like about when you use flat is underneath the decal, it'll show. It kind of, well, no, it would have been fine as long as you don't clear it. You could clear it with a matte finish. So yeah, I could have done that because it wouldn't. Because what happens is if you paint it black, flat black, and then you put your decal down, and then you clear over it, usually underneath your decal, a lot of times, sometimes it will get a little shine. A lot of times it'll stay flat black, and it'll shine. It'll show through the decal as flat black, but it'll be shiny everywhere else. So you got to watch out for that. But yeah, if I was just going to put a satin finish on it, a clear to protect the decal, a matte finish, it would have been fine. So yeah, I could have done that. But the other problem was the whole fact that I had to clear it was going to build paint up again. So it was still the same problem. But yeah, I like gloss. But yeah, I almost did it in flat. But there you go, Mr. Herrera. You scored the only bronze wheels. And now that's an extra one I got again. So I got 2 extras, guys. So I'll either have 1 for the sticker drawing, or 2 for the sticker drawing, or maybe I won't even make them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know if you want them. That means I got Mr. Dealer's up and Mr. Herrera's. Unless Mr. Herrera still wants his, which I cannot imagine why he would. He only needs 1, or he only wants one. You just want it, and you saved yourself some money. So that should open up another one. But either way, let me know, guys. It doesn't matter. And I'll get some more cards in, and I'll put them up on the sticker drawings. I don't have them. I do have the Dodge trucks, but I want to wait till I got more cards, and I don't like to put them up. I've done it in the past, and I've lucked out. But I don't want to put cards, especially during Christmas time. I don't want to put them up this time of year before I have them in my possession. There's too much shit can go wrong. And then you guys done bought a bunch of stickers and shit, and then I don't get the cars. Obviously, I'll give you back all your money, but what a pain in the ass. So I would rather wait till I get the cars. And like I said, there'll be some to give away. I wasn't planning on giving away another Clodbuster, or I wasn't thinking about it, but I started questioning because for some reason I thought I bought 3, but then I also thought I bought 4. So I checked, and sure enough, I had bought 4. So I'm keeping 2 for a sticker drawing, 1 to McNasty, and we just gave away the other one if he answers. And if he doesn't, I'll pull another drawing up next week and next Sunday about this same time. So hopefully we hear from him by then. If not, and I know he's not one of our normal guys, but I myself have seen him comment a few times and watch the videos. So, it's all good. We'll just see what happens, guys. And so anyway, now if you want to hang out for a few minutes, I'm going to tell you about some shit called Chew It with Hewitt. All right? It's crazy, man. You won't believe it. You won't believe what happened. So there I was, standing by the produce, the fruits and vegetables. Here he came, come running by, naked. I said, "Don't look, Ethel." No, I'm just kidding. No, first off, man, oh my God, guys, you will not believe the week I had. All right, so I've been dealing with my wife still, obviously. Disc 3, 4, 5, bad down there, but 4 and 5 is pinching sciatic nerve. She's getting better, though. It's working out, but she's got some other things she got to do. But anyway, I miss a day here, miss a day there. When you make good money, one day is a big chunk of money, guys. So, but money's not important compared to what you got to handle. So I got that going on. Well, then, you got to pay personal property taxes in this shitty-ass state. I hate they're ridiculous. You pay taxes on everything you have every year, over and over again. You still got, your car, you still got it, you're still going to pay taxes every year on it. That is just such a damn ripoff. Well, I register my cars for 2 years, so I don't pay attention to them taxes because you can't register your car without your personal property tax receipt. And they're due every year, but I don't pay them every year. I don't even think about it until I go to register my car, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to pay those taxes. So anyway, I owed like $1,770. I got the deal. It reminded me, my car's not due till May of 2025, but my wife's due in November, and over overlooked it and didn't get her car registered. And didn't think it's no big deal. It'll be fine. It's only extra $20 for being late on the registration. But anyway, I caught it when I got a notice in for my personal property taxes. I was like, oh shit. And so I got to pay it by the end of this month, or there's another $270 fine added to it after December 31st or whatever. So I was like, son of a bitch. So I had to pay the $1,770 out. Get that paid. Well, then my website, HewittsDiecast.com, for the certificate that protects it for your payments so your cards don't get stolen. For the website, for everything, is $340 a year. That just renewed. And I was like, son of a bitch. And so I just paid that. Well, then I order hundreds of dollars of Hallmark ornaments every year. Christmas time for the girls, the women, the ladies, people in my family, and some others, some of you guys. And I got my first batch in, and my second batch hasn't moved since. It hasn't moved. I ordered them over a week ago, and it's only an hour away. I ordered from this lady, Hooked on Hallmark. They're all Hallmark ornaments. But I ordered from her, because she's in Olathe, Kansas, about an hour from me. But I ordered from her for 10, 15 years now. And mainly because Hallmark ornaments, guys, they have value like you wouldn't believe. Like, okay, this come out in 2024. On the box, it'll say $21.99. You can get it right now for $21.99. But because they're series, it's like Christmas window 2024. So it's Christmas window series 2024. Okay, but now this same one next year, or the year after, or dude, there's no telling how much that is. I mean, I've gotten my wife some of these that, and there's so many different series. I've just pulled Christmas window. I mean, there's cookie cutter, there's all kinds. But I've gotten her some that, shoot, just 4 years ago that were like $28 that are now like $350 if you tried to buy it. And that's what Hallmark ornaments do, because once they're gone, that's it for that series. It's a different one next time. Well, this lady, she has access to all of those older ones that would still be around. And some of them are used, people getting rid of them, but I only buy the new ones, still in packaging and still new. And so I like that because I've been buying them for my wife for 20 years and the girls and all, so I can find ones that I haven't already got them, which it's hard to keep up with what you already got. So that's why I usually order from her. And so anyway, these ones I need right now, another one of those damn ants. I don't know where they're coming from, guys. I gotta track this down. I don't have ants down here. And they're big ass ants. Anyway, I contacted her because the ones I'm waiting on now has got a bunch of them that go outside the country. They go to other people. And I need them. I need to get them shipped off before, in time for Christmas if possible. And so I emailed her again yet Friday, when she closes at 3. I shouldn't say emailed her again. I emailed her Friday, which is she already closed by the time I got home, and let her know what's going on. It shows you dropped them off the very next day, a week ago, but they still haven't scanned them at the post office. They went nowhere. And so I didn't expect to hear from her till Monday because she's closed for the weekend. She works 9 to 3, Monday through Friday. And I heard from her yesterday morning, and she responded and said, "Hello, how are you? I'm so sorry to hear that. I looked into the number this morning, and you're right, it hasn't moved. That's very unusual. I will go down there first thing Monday morning, and if it is still the same, I will send you a brand new package." I was like, right on, thank you very much. But I mean, I'm sure she knows who I am. Like I told you, every year, $300 to $500 at least worth of ornaments come out to my house. And like I said, I get them for a lot of people. And because they're a good thing to have, trust me. If time goes by, you'd be surprised what some of them climb to. I mean, it's unbelievable. And anyway, so I was like, right on. So hopefully I get those. So I'm thinking, okay, problem solved there. So then, I come in and hope I didn't lose that money. But I'm already, you know, down all this other money, and I'm down here, and my granddaughter calls me up and says the stove is she's making cookies, and because like I told you, these kids take care of themselves. And she's making her some cookies, and the stove starts clang, clang, clang. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it's weird. So I went up there, and sure enough, it's making a weird ass noise, clanging. Sounds like a fan hitting. Well, I got like a Samsung. It's got all this shit on it. It's got a split. You can put in a split deal and make two separate ovens, so you can cook at two separate temperatures, two separate everything. It's convection or convention. It's got warming drawers. It's got all this stuff on it. So Samsung, I bought it like 2014, and so far it's been fine. Well, anyway, I'm thinking it's a fan. So I wait till I said, just finish cooking the cookies, and they're taking long. She's like, well, they're taking longer. I was like, yeah, it's probably that fan. It's not circulating that heat. So go ahead and get them done. She got them done. They came out fine. Just took longer. And so I waited for it to cool down. I pulled it out and took the back cover off. Which, guys, this may help you guys too. Trust me, man. Some of this stuff is so easy. I mean, maybe you guys don't know. I dropped out after 9th grade. I've been on my own since I was on my own at 15. Okay, working, taking care of myself forever. No parents no more. By myself. Everything I learned doing it with my damn hands. And most of the shit is so easy to do. You're just getting ripped off by not trying these things yourself. But I'm not in any way saying go back there and hurt yourself. I mean, this stove is like 240 watt. I mean, this thing will blow your arm off. It'll at least make it feel like you blew your arm off if you get zapped by it. Getting zapped by 110 is, damn. Okay, but getting zapped by 240 or something, oh man, that could be life altering. And, which so could 120. That's why usually if you're around something and all, you try not to have your hands where they can touch it like this. Because you get touched with electricity, your hand might want to clench. And when from the nerve, and it could lock on to that electric thing. Whereas if you bump it like this or something, it tends to push it away. So little things like that to watch out for. That's why you don't reach in there and grab shit that you're not sure of. And because it's one thing to get popped, it's another thing to get grabbed. but 240, you know, 208, 240, that'll knock the hell out of you. And so unplug it, okay? But I unplug it, and then I take the back cover off. And then you can see everything in there. So then plug it back in, make sure you're safe, and then I turn the oven on, see what's going on. Sure enough, one of the fans is making noise, but I can't narrow it down because I can't hear as well as I used to. And so I just unplug one, see which one stops, and it was the bottom one. And so I'm like, all right, I get the part number off of it, and I look it up. That sucker's $170. $170. And I'm not calling a repairman. They're going to charge me $350, $400 just to put this shit on. And so I look it up, and it's this fan right here. It's $170. I look up the part number. There's your part number. And it's $100, and as you see, it's been burning up. All right, so it's $170 shipped to me. Well, okay, that's okay. See how it moves like that? That's okay. Little motors do that inside there, but you don't want it doing that. See how it's wobbling up and down? You don't want it doing that, because that's what it started doing with the fan blade on it. And see, that's not cooling. It's not spinning right. It's not doing anything. As you see, it's burning up. That could be real dangerous, because this not only works as convection to blow the heat around in your oven, but it also works to cool your back side of your oven, because that shit can get real hot in there and start melting shit. And as you see. And so that was the problem. So I was like, all right, shit, I'll have to order it, because I'm not going to, literally, you open the oven door, take the racks out, take the cover off, a Phillips and a Phillips, set it down, take this nut off, and it's opposite thread. So instead of righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, it's righty-loosey. And then slide the fan off. That's it. Put the shit to the side. Go to the back, take these 3 screws off, unplug it, and take it off. Stick the new one on, reverse the process, and your shit is going, okay? So anyway, I just ordered one, and I put it back in, and we're just going to use the top, countertop, okay? And until it comes in. And so I get up there, and then I notice my front left burner, which this may affect a lot of you guys too, because this is a common problem. And so I'm gonna tell you how to fix it. It has a fast boil, and it'll be a spot. It's usually a 300 watt burner. It's 2 burners, but it'll have a little one. Like there's a couple of some of your stove may have. You have another one that has 3 burners, a middle, a center, a middle, and an outer. That's 3 separate burners. That's usually for big pans. But to one side or the other, you'll have a fast boil. It'll probably say on the glass, fast boil. And it has a small element with a big element on the outside. Well, a common problem that thing has is that some of them will get to where they won't turn off. They'll come on and they'll just stay on. You can't even turn it off. That's bad. But some of them, like my problem was, a lot of them they'll just stay full blast. You can turn it off, but it won't adjust. You can't turn it down. It just comes on and stays full blast. And that's what mine was doing. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Now this, so I look at it and sure enough, and that's usually your rheostat, your number back there, because there's nothing else controlling that. The only thing controlling the watts to that thing is your rheostat, and that's this thing. This is in the back of your stove. You push it in, turn it, your knob goes on there. Okay, so I'm like, it's gotta be that. There's nothing else it can be. And I mean, if there was nothing working on there, I could jump this and see if my burner would come on and know I got a bad rheostat. But as far as it coming on full blast and me, there's no other way to test if it's my rheostat other than the fact that turning this knob is not changing anything. It has to be the rheostat. $130. Yeah. So right there, I'm at $300 in parts. I'm like, shit. Now you can get some of this stuff cheaper on Amazon, but tell you what, guys, you're taking a chance there, and and a lot of times they won't take this kind of shit back, and you end up having to buy the original part anyway. So I don't waste my time with that. I just get the original shit and make sure I don't have the problem. And now there's some things you can get, lower versions of. But like, in other words, this was 130. I could have got a knockoff for about 65, about half price. But what if it didn't work? Or it went out in a week? Am I going to buy another knockoff? And now I just spent enough, I could have bought the one that goes with it. See what I mean? I just go ahead and get what's on it. So anyway, about those, they came in. I took it apart. I changed them. And this went without a hitch, except for some reason, well, it wasn't upside down. When it came in from testing, they already had it like that. So I stuck my knob on, but it was upside down. All right, like, what's going on? And then I realized, they didn't have it in the off position. They had it in the other, so I took my knob off and flipped my knob back over. It's like, duh. So that's all it was, because it went in, it goes in like that. So they had it like that. Must have tested it or something, and then they just unplugged it and put it in. And so I stuck my knob on like it was in the off position. See how it slides up on there? But it wasn't. So when I turned it to off, now my knob's facing the wrong way. So I took it over and put it back on. But anyway, the fan, it would come in a box, okay? And it's the size of this, in a bag, delivered by FedEx. Well, this thing done beat around and busted through the box in all these corners. Nothing protecting it. Bent these all to shit, these metal things. So I spent probably 15 minutes straightening all these back out, getting them flat so they'll mount right. Then I put it on, got it on there, and then you see these plugs right here? See how those terminals are? Well, this is my original. The new one, they're turned around. This is out here, and that is out there. So the plug wouldn't go on. It's and it's just, well, the outside's 2 wires, the inside's 1 wire, and it's in a plastic housing, and the plug's on. You know what plugs look like. And there's 2 on one side and 1 on the other, but usually, like on this fan, it has like a dual speed. Like it'll go faster sometimes if it needs to cool something else off, got hot. But so anyway, I just took my jeweler saw and I just cut that plug right down the middle. Just cut that plastic right in half, and it split. And it's still protected by plastic on both sides with the terminal. And then I just plugged it on. And so basically I just spread it out. Plugged it on. Fired it up. Worked like a charm. So fix it all. $300. Still a lot. Saved myself the repair cost though. But anyway, it was that easy, guys. And then now during that time, before you repair it, unplug it again. Don't mess with anything in there while it's plugged in. It's just not worth it. I mean, yes, I did reach down while it was running and unplug this fan. You know, I did do that. Just make sure it was this fan. But I don't recommend that. Because this shit is, like I said, 240. It'll knock the hell out of you. But before you repair it, replace it, definitely unplug it. Because that terminal block is right there. And you'd be surprised how easy you could bump into that son of a bitch. And shroud! Oh, you don't want to do that. And especially, I mean, 110 is one thing. But 208, 240, you do not want to do that. So anyway, yeah, that handled that right there. And like I said, you'd be surprised how, if a repairman would have came out and replaced both of those, it would have took him probably 15 minutes. Like me, I'd have had them both done in about 15, 20 minutes if I didn't have to spend the time straightening this and messing with this plug. But a repairman, he would have already had the separate plug. And he would have just cut my wires, which if I would have, if this one would have came, he would have just cut the wires, put the plug on, you know, the plug that fits the other fan, he would have just put that and then spliced the wires. He would have just repaired that. I didn't have another plug. This was my only option. So I had to take time to cut the damn thing. But if it would have been just a quick unplug and go on, it was just as fast as I just explained. 15 minutes max, I'd have had both of these replaced. And then what the repairman would do is he'd put the back on, because he's going to spend about an hour. But it's going to cost you, because they're going to overcharge you for those parts to begin with. And then they're going to push it back and turn the oven on and run it for a while. Let it get up to 450 or something, and which, you know, they should. They should make sure this shit works. But that's why they, you know, it's going to cost you $350, probably $350 for them to do that at least. So I just like, screw that. But yeah, I get all that done, and then in my daughter's car, she got hit, so it's got to go in a shop. She's got to get a damn rental, so she's got to have money for a rental. Well, she's got money to pay for all this shit, but she's going to run out. So she's going to need some money. And then my other daughter's car, motor mount, is going bad. So she's out there in the driveway. I'm like, Jesus, man. So quickly I was able to get a hold of my son, and he's going to take care of that. And then I go back in, I'm walking back in the house, and I look down at my, this time it's my driver's side rear tire. I got another damn screw in the thing. Can you believe that shit? Another screw, but it's the other tire. Now here's the kicker. That guy that I was talking about before, he got fired for being shitty to everybody, to other people. And the boss finally had enough of his shit and handed him his check one day. Yeah, he was shocked. He did not see that coming. Told him, get the hell out of there. And he left. So it wasn't him. He didn't hit this tire. So maybe he didn't hit any of them. Maybe I was simply running over shit there. I don't know. But yeah, I got another screw in my tire. I'm like, geez, man, this just, but you know, it's one thing after another, man. It's just how it goes. Shit tries to keep you down when you're down. So all you can do is keep trying to, you know, smack that shit off and just keep trying to climb back up and get it done. And so yeah, right now I'm still waiting on some other things to happen. And seems like there's something else I was waiting on. Another part for something. Damn it. It's like something else was broke. I don't remember what it was. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. So all that's how much money it cost me last week. And that's not even counting the money I lost by not being able to go to work those couple days. So, dang it, man. Another one of these damn ants. I don't know where they're coming from. Sorry, guys. But this annoys me because I don't have ants in here. And these are big old suckers, man. I'm going to have to find them. But yeah, so there we go, guys. Unbelievable, ain't it? But yeah, if any of you haven't, I just wanted to mention that stove shit because honestly, guys, don't be afraid. Some of you guys out there, I know you know, don't be afraid to take a look, man. You'd be surprised how easy you could fix some of this shit. And and save yourself some money, because it's not near. I mean, if you could take apart shit, usually if you could change a spare tire, alternator, anything like that in your car, you could probably fix most of your shit. You just need to know what it is or have some kind of process of elimination or something, because it's just I'm so sick at how these guys rob you, and they do, man. The hardest thing is just finding the right part, before you make the, before, that's usually the hardest thing, is getting the right part. But yeah, but I wanted to also, the fan, convection fan, but this burner, this is a big thing. A lot of these happen to a lot of different stoves. I don't care if it's a Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Samsung, GE, a lot of them. This is a common problem, and I would say they haven't got something figured out with the rheostat, or there's some reason why the dual burner on the fast boil. Maybe it's the 300 watt. Maybe it's the 300 watt. These things only handle a certain amount, but you would think that they have that figured out. Yeah, it's 240 volt. You would think they have, so I don't know why so many of them are having the same problem, but that's what it is, guys. It's a rheostat. And like I said, you can get, depending on what brand it is, you can get you a knockoff one for about 60 bucks and give it a shot. I mean, if you want, but I just went ahead and paid for what I needed and went from there. So anyway, guys, I know a lot of you are like already left. Oh, I got some, I'm sorry. While you're here, let me show you a couple things I found the other day. It's nothing special, but I found this baby while I was at Walmart. It's another one of the drag cars, NHRA. I don't have this one. The very first one I got was from Black Wolf Customs, and it's an NHRA, but it's not this one. And so this one's different. So I was like, hey, I gotta get that. So I grabbed that. And I think the only other thing I found was some, I don't get these because they're too expensive and I don't give a shit about them. But these were cool. These I don't, this Chevelle, I like this 70 Chevelle. They're the neon speeders, but look at that Chevelle. It's the 70 wide body Chevelle. And I grabbed them because I do have some people still wanting customs of these. I do. When I put my big twin turbo coming out, or I put that same engine coming out. So I grabbed these, but also the paintwork don't look bad on it, and it's flat back. So I figured I might keep one, and because I grabbed 4 of them. But $3 a piece, guys, that's ridiculous. But they are metal base. I believe they're metal base. Oh, that one's already busted open. But I thought it felt like a metal base. That looks like a plastic base. I could have swore one of these was a metal base. That one. Yeah, that's a metal base. I grabbed the Challenger, and that's a metal base. I'm almost positive that's a metal base. It's a heavy ass car, but I grabbed that one because it's pretty cool. I grabbed it just to keep it because I like the decals on it and the pretty cool looking car. And then I grabbed this one. I was gonna grab more for customs, but I was like, but I like the flat black and the decals on it. So I figured I'm going to save one of each because I don't buy these speeders. And the Porsche was there. People are saying the Porsche with the horse on the side is hard to get or something. It was there. All of these were there. The Volkswagen, all of them were there. I didn't care. All of those were there. I didn't care about that Porsche either. But that Chevelle, you don't find the wide body Chevelle a whole lot. So if I need to, and it's got a clear windshield. So I grabbed one to have with these 3, and I grabbed these other 3 so when I do customs. And then I also, dang it, another one of those damn ants, man. Where are you coming from? I don't understand where they're coming from. And they're the kind that don't leave a trail. You know how you ants, little ants come in and they leave a trail. You can find out where they're coming from. These are just like Rambo or Lone Wolf McQuade or something. They're just everywhere. They're just all spread out. Like, all right, guys, spread out. Go find the cheese. I don't know. There ain't nothing down here for them to find. I don't know where they're coming from. But anyway, yeah, I grabbed those. And, but yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like that is the only metal base. I don't think these others are metal base. No, they're plastic. That's a metal base. I'm almost positive that's a metal base, guys. I could feel it, and it looks metal. It's heavy. These, nope. I thought they might have been, but they're not. Those look like plastic, bigger than shit. But anyway, yeah, I got those. That's it. There was nothing else there. There wasn't nothing else there. But anyway, and I don't buy them. I don't buy these normally because $3. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. So there we go, guys. I done used up about an hour of your time just chewing it with Hewitt. Chewing it with Hewing it. And but anyway, let's get to the end of this. Congrats, Mr. Herrera. Saved yourself some money. And yeah, I don't know, Bullet Tony, if you happen to see this video, is that where you got yours? That looks like the same one you stuck on that Savoy. I got mine at Benchworks Toys. If you got them somewhere else, please let me know because I need a new supplier. Well, that's where I get a lot of those stuff. NOS bottles. No, NOS bottles I was getting from Rodney, but he don't answer anybody anymore. So I guess he's moved on. He ain't got time for us. But yeah, congrats, buddy. You won that, baby. And yeah, that Savoy, Tony, man, that baby looks good, man. It's right up my alley. That's exactly what I would build. I've seen that and was like, holy cow. Those were my favorite decals when I first found them. I still got 8 or 10 of them. I use them on shit every now and then. But nice looking job. Excellent job on that Savoy. And that parachute was just the ticket on the back of it. White wall tires. If you guys haven't seen that car, that Savoy that Tony did, Bullet Tony Customs, you should check it out. Steve, Mini Stangs ended up with it. I didn't know it was up for grabs. Or I would have tried to get the sucker. Put it with my stuff. It's a good looking car. I mean, you know, people may say, well, you can make it. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make it. Maybe I want his custom. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. Just because we can make our own customs doesn't mean you don't want somebody else's custom. I mean, that was a good looking, it was a nice job. And anyway, is that where you got that parachute? And so some of the engine, I saw the engine. I believe that came from HHW Customs because I got a bunch of those too. And I got them from him. But maybe there's somebody else getting them. We'll see. But anyway, congratulations, Mr. Herrera. Oh, another one of them damn ants. I got to find these ants, guys. I don't know where they're coming from. Something is going on. There's nothing in here, but they're everywhere. I don't understand. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's like an ant movie or something. I bet I've killed 20 of them so far. They're everywhere. All right. So anyway, congrats there, Mr. Herrera. Congrats, Mr. Bruce. Congrats, Mr. Herrera again. Congrats, Armando Flores. Should I hear from you? Should not. It'll be congrats somebody else. So anyway, let me let you guys go. And hopefully I'm back on this stuff. And I'll let you know when I put some stuff up on the website, or you can just keep checking. Some of you that don't know, it's hewittsdiecast.com. So anyway, peace. Outro.